Hi, I just got back from Fiji, and one of my main reasons for going was to bring back a report. So, here's my report from Fiji.
The main church meets in Nandi and is pastored by Liwaki and Sala. This church meets on Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and incorporates both English and Fijian languages. I want to tell you a little bit about this church. It is vibrant, has demonstrative and exuberant worship. It is full of enthusiasm with a clear mission to reach out to the islands of Fiji, and you can feel love, a warm welcome, hospitality, and a genuine care for each other in this congregation. One highlight of the trip was being able to pass out Tootsie Roll lollipops to the kids. They were so thankful, and you'd have thought that we'd given them the world. There were so many hugs, thank yous, appreciation, and a lot of connection was made over lollipops. Under this main church, there are a number of different other ministries. The first one is in Dratambu and Naliosi. This is a Fijian language church. They have a Bible study on Tuesdays, and they all attend the main Nandi church every Sunday. This ministry is led by Philo and Vabasi. Also, in the Nandi area, there are a number of ministries that are a bit further afield. One of these ministries is known as the Borders Ministry. This is led by Master Simoni and Seruasa. They meet on Wednesday evenings, and they also attend the Sunday morning service in Nandi. Now, the Borders Ministry also has an Indian ministry led by Pastor Lales and Devika. This ministry also attends the main Nandi church on Sundays. On my recent trip, I was taken to visit the ministry in Sobeto. The road to Sobeto is quite long and is gravel and very bumpy. At the end of this road, there is a house with a wonderful Word of Life church attached to it. This home church is led by Kaminali and Jane. One thing I observed was that the ministries in this area support each other. So sometimes the border ministries will send musicians or preachers to this location to help them have church. After visiting this location, we got back onto the road and drove to a new place in the province of Nadroga, Momi, which was even further out. The drive to this location was so picturesque and on a well-developed road, but it was a long way in the coastal area. This is a pioneer work led by Pastor Ser Utavu and Amaria. They have a home Bible study, and again, it is supported by the other ministries around them, but they do come into the Nadi church once a month for the communion service. On the other side of the main island, there is a capital of Suva. Now here we have a Word of Life worship center that is led by Pastor Penui and Kioni. The church currently meets at one of the university classrooms and is a thriving, growing ministry. Now moving away from the main island, we have an island to the north called Vanuatu. On this island, we have two different churches. The first is in Treketi, and the pastors are Tony and Merck Daire. And about 20 minutes from this location, in Nakula, is the Indian ministry that is pastored by Rohit and Veena. Just to the right of the North Island is the third largest island in Fiji. It's called Tevuni. We have a new work there. It is a home fellowship with 15 acres of freehold land for a home, a farm and a church. The pastors are Romani and Seki, and they pastor in Vuna village. Now then, if you go slightly to the southwest of this island, there's an island called Koro Island. This is the home of another new pioneer work. It is a house fellowship led by Velivi and Keresi. Now moving away from central Fiji, we're going to direct our attention to the three islands that are on the west side, and they're known by our fellowship as the Maritime Ministry. There are 3 separate islands, 3 separate works. However, they do work closely together and combine once a month for services. Currently, this is overseen by Peter and Kessa. Now then, Matai and Penny are on Vanua Balavu Island. Then we have Senetiki and Luisa on Arvea Island. And finally, we have Peter and Kessa on the Secumbia Island. Wow. So that is my update. That's what's going on in Fiji. Let me tell you something about this. It's so important because together as a fellowship, we sent these people out. Together we pray for them. Together we are all a part of this amazing mission.